Here's the house that's used for the boarding house in the movie Matewant. Park Service refers to it the Fatty Litzman house. I noticed the Matewant house because the movie Matewant. If you've seen the movie Matewant, you know what I mean. Why the Matewant house, because it was used as the boarding house in the movie. There's that scene on where the lady's on the second floor throwing bags of food and supplies out to her son and trying to keep the Barbara and Phelps detectives from seeing her. Then there's a scene in the movie where Sid Hatfield goes up the steps and knocks on the door looking for a place to stay. I think there's a couple of dining room scenes filmed in that house too. But I thought I'd point that out. Almost so a few other places used in spots here used in the movie too. Walking through downtown Thurmond. Over here, I think there's a set in the movie where they built this, like, I guess, like makeshift building just for a movie set. And there's a few scenes people walking past. Now, one scene was somebody knocking on the door. At that time, Matewant was filmed, the Hotel Thurmond was already gone. I know the calling towers in several scenes in the movie, the steam engine going by and the train going by. And of course, there's 3 storefronts. I think they have an indoor scene where they would, in the hallway here, where they had the miners walking down the hallway. And I'm not sure if it's which floor it is, but one of the upper floors, they were in the hallway and basically showing the apartments and told where they'd be live. So there's a scene in this building that's, can't really tell you which floor. I know it's in one of those upper floors of the building where they filmed that scene, where they filmed a few interior scenes. And that one storefront in the corner though, where it's used as, I think, some kind of hardware store, department store, it's still got the, like, the sign may still be there. Oh, the signal's not turned green yet. I'm gonna go home though. Everything is red both ways. Hopefully something's turned green. I'd like to film a train. Oh well. I don't always get lucky. Looks like this time I may not. It's been a while since I've seen the movie Matewant. But apparently they painted the sign for the movie there, and you can still see it. Turner, Smake, or say something. It's funny they used that permanent paint and they've done the movie all those years ago and you can still see it. Well, there's the freight depot here in downtown Thurmond. It's actually a scene where Sid Hatfield gets off the train and he meets that widow. He strikes up a conversation with her. It's also a scene where they have the steamers and come across the Thurmond Bridge. Interesting fact though, down in Matewant there is an old trestle that goes over the Tug Fork. I think it's a Tug Fork River, is the name of the river there. Of course, that bridge hasn't seen a train in a long time. Judging by the way that line looks when you go over the Kentucky side, and judging by the way it looks on Google Earth, I think that track's seen a train in a long time. However, we do go to the actual Matewant, the real Matewant, the double track main that's owned by Norfolk Southern is very active. There's always trains on it. It's a lot more trains there than this here, which is interesting. Sadly, that switch is removed for that side spur. Soon that little piece of spur will be gone completely. And so CSX is not going to leave that little piece. They're probably going to remove it. Of course, in the movie Matewant, it's been looking so much different because the Park Service has restored it since then. It was still owned by CSX when they filmed the movie. But since the movie's filmed, the National Park Service has completely restored this building and upgraded it so it don't look the same. It looks a lot like the original, but not the same, not like it did in the movie.